Do you have a money goal that you want to achieve, but you're not seeing enough progress in reaching it? Hi, I'm Kendall. In today's episode, I'm going to introduce you to a unique self-coaching exercise and share its significance in achieving any and every money goal that you want for yourself. I'm giving you 10 simple self-coaching questions that you can use to reflect on your own capabilities, you can use to sidestep blocks to your success, and uncover a deeper sense of resilience so that you can unlock your true earning potential as a coach. It's all here for you in this episode of the Money Coach School podcast. Let's dive in.
Welcome to the Money Coach School podcast. To really excel at coaching women, you have to be skilled, confident, and even fearless at money coaching. If you're passionate about women holding genuine money power and love supporting women entrepreneurs, then this is the show for you. Now here's your host, money feminist Kendall Summerhawk.
Hello, beautiful coaches. This is going to be a little shorter of an episode because I am recording this literally in the afternoon, the day before my new virtual workshop week starts tomorrow. The workshop is titled Coaching Edge, the 1% shift that opens the door to you coaching women entrepreneurs. By the time this episode goes live, we'll be in the final days of the workshop. So if you're listening in real time and want to catch the replays, I'll put a link to the workshop in the show notes. One of the things that I do before going into a workshop is really work on my money mindset. And I want to bring it to top of mind. I want to feel aligned with my money goal. I want to clear out the cobwebs of any doubts or fears or insecurities that may have crept in. And I want to remind myself that I am awesome. So I thought, why not share with you 10 of the self-coaching questions that I use as part of my pre-workshop or pre-launch preparation. And this is really why I fell in love with coaching from the very first moment I heard about being a coach. I've been in my coaching business now for 23 years, so it was even earlier that's when I first heard of coaching. I fell in love with coaching because as a coach, hey, you know what? We get paid to invest in our own self-development and our own personal growth. I mean, how amazing is that, right? It's really incredible to think about. I'm sitting here as a self-made multimillionaire, all from coaching women entrepreneurs and now from certifying women like you to coach women entrepreneurs. And it all started simply because I'm passionate about self-development. It blows my mind still to this day. And this is what's possible for you as well. Making more money than you thought possible, making an impact that has this incredible ripple effect, and feeling so good, so amazing about yourself in the process because your self-development is a key part of your business strategy. Now, I promise to keep this episode short, so let's dive in. Oh, and before I do, if you've not yet downloaded my new free guide, it's titled 31 Coaching Questions That Work with Every Client. Be sure to get a copy for yourself right now. We have had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of women downloading it since we created it just a few weeks ago. So be sure to get your copy now, and I will put a link for it in the show notes. Okay, self-coaching on your money mindset. So first, you can use these questions that I'm about to give you in 3 ways. Number 1, you can use these questions to self-coach before a launch, like what I'm doing, or before delivering a presentation, or before any event where you really want to turn up the dial on your money mindset. Number 2, you can use these questions to self-coach after a launch or after that event. Using these coaching questions after the fact is a powerful way to release any self-criticism that you may be tempted to feel. Yes, I am talking to you, my beautiful perfectionist. Remember, self-criticism, it's destructive. And if you value self-growth as much as I do, then we're going to be focused on growth and learning, improving, and mastery. These self-coaching questions will help you get there. Number 3, you can use these questions with your clients. These questions are deep, so be sure to be sensitive in the asking so that your client doesn't feel that they're being interrogated. Maybe I'll do an episode on the art and mastery of asking deep coaching questions because there are so many nuances to this that make the difference between a client experiencing your coaching as the best thing they've ever experienced on the planet versus feeling just peppered with questions. So I'm going to make a note of that and circle back around to it for a future episode for sure. So here are 10 self-coaching questions that I love for dialing up your money mindset. Definitely grab a pen in your journal or your tablet. So to start, I always have a specific money goal for that workshop or launch or speaking event, whatever it is. So with that in mind, here's the first question. Question number 1. Do you believe this money goal is possible? Actually, I'm going to ask these in the first person for you. Do I believe this money goal is possible? So that's the question you want to write down. This is asking, do I believe it's possible in a general kind of way? Question number 2, do I believe this money goal is possible for me? So often you're seeing coaches making money, but now is your moment to internalize that, to bring that idea inside of you and to make a decision that this is possible for you as well. And notice that I said make a decision because I know for me, that's what it feels like. I decide that this money goal is possible for me. And because of that decision, I now believe it. Question 3, do I believe I am capable of achieving this money goal? Capable is different than possible. Capable means having the ability or the qualities necessary to achieve something. Capable does not mean knowing how or having the skill yet. That will come. So first, I have to say yes to believing I am capable of achieving this money goal. I love it when this is a yes because it feels so exciting. It feels so powerful. It feels like a switch has flipped and that's a done deal. Question number 4. What will have shifted if I was achieving this money goal right now? Now, let me say that question again because it's a little bit of a brain twister. What will have shifted if I was achieving this money goal right now? Now, this question is a little tricky in its wording on purpose, but trust me, it works. And this question is asking you to look back as if achieving your money goal is already accomplished and to notice what will have shifted in that process. What will have shifted could be your thinking. It could be actions you took or changing your environment, shifting what you're prioritizing. It can be all kinds of things. Just really notice that you're listing things that you have control over. So it's not that external circumstances changed and you get to be lucky because of that. It's that you made shifts that contributed to you now achieving your money goal. Question number 5. What am I willing to feel to reach this money goal? This question acknowledges and supports you in the inevitable feelings of being uncomfortable or scared or uncertain or facing something new. I love this question because it reminds me that achieving money goals is not for the faint-hearted. It reminds me that, yes, I'm going to feel uncomfortable, and it helps me normalize that feeling as just being part of the process without attaching a bunch of meaning to it. Question number 6. What am I no longer available to feel that does not serve me reaching this money goal? This question is your wake-up call to no longer being available for slipping into old patterns. Your answer may be that you're no longer available for feeling defeated or frustrated or feeling insecure or doubting. So for me, it's usually frustrated or doubting. By consciously saying, no, I am no longer available for that feeling, feels like I take my power back from that part of my brain that wants to keep me in a small, low place. It's really like creating an internal boundary here. Question 7, what am I willing to learn? And question 8, what am I willing to master? Now, I love this pair of questions because they prioritize learning over perfection, and they create a way to channel your focus and make decisions as to how you're moving forward. Question number 9, what capabilities do I already possess that serve me here? Listen, results in achieving goals comes from recognizing your capabilities and expanding on them. And this is definitely a maverick approach to achieving money goals, but it works because it guides you to look for internal resources rather than external help. Put another way, drawing on your capabilities keeps you in your power rather than giving it away to external sources. Now, of course, you're still going to get coaching from your coach. You're getting certified. You're doing all of those things. That's awesome and wonderful and necessary. But the choices you make as to who you coach with or who you get certified with will be vastly different when you're choosing from a place of owning your power rather than looking for a savior. I hope this makes sense. Question number 10, last question. What new capabilities am I willing to claim? Dig deep here, my beautiful coach, because you have the seeds of new capabilities already within you, just waiting to be activated. So listen to your intuition when answering this question and trust your intuition. So there you have it, 10 self-coaching questions that will serve you in achieving every money goal you ever create for yourself, that you ever desire for yourself. These 10 questions will help you achieve a money goal that feels like a stretch right now, but will soon feel normal for you. Inside of my certification trainings, I teach you even more ways to self-coach and to coach other women entrepreneurs to reach their money goals using this type of feminine, holistic approach that I've pioneered inside of the coaching industry. Definitely check out certification in the show notes. And if you're looking for more coaching inspiration, be sure to check out that new free download that I have for you, 31 coaching questions that work with every client. And I've put a link for it in the show notes. Inside that download, it isn't just a random list of questions. I outline for you 4 distinct styles of coaching questions and why each works exceptionally well to create all that transformation that you desire for your clients. All right, my beautiful coach, as always, I am so honored to share space with you here in this episode. And if you feel inspired to leave a 5-star review, that would mean the absolute world to me. All right, thank you so much, beautiful coach. Have a fantastic week as a coach, and I will see you next week in our next episode. Thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode of the Money Coach School podcast. If you enjoyed this podcast, make sure you follow so you never miss an episode. Also, I would so love and appreciate if you would leave a 5-star review. Your review supports women just like you in discovering all of the juicy tips and insights I'm sharing here on how to coach women on money. And if you want to learn how to excel at coaching women on money, definitely go to kendallsummerhawk.com and check out the wealth of money coach trainings that we have for you. Thanks so much for being part of this money coaching movement and for tuning into the show every week.